Hey everyone, daily puzzles. Let's go. Okay, here we have check and mate. What? Oh wait, that hangs a queen. Why am I so bad at chess? First puzzle, we got it wrong. Good job. Next one. Let's hopefully not get this one wrong. Check. Okay, check. And the king can't move, so you have to sack your bishop and then move. Oh, you can move, but you win the bishop anyway. All right. Looks like a good start here. We only get 3 puzzles today. Fine, be that way. Okay, we'll do some puzzle rush. Let's go. Survival. Go. Takes and checkmate. Common tactic. This is back rank. Sack the queen and then take with the rook. No pre-moving today because last time we did that, things did not end up well. This is checkmate. This is checkmate, I think. This is, what is this? Don't you just win? Check, the knight takes, and then you win. Okay. Um, oh wait, you just take this rook. You trade rooks, then you take the rook. Because if you just took the rook, you lose your rook. That's the idea. Here it's just back rank of a different nature. I don't know if you call it back rank actually. This is checkmate. This is, what is this is? Oh, this is checkmate because the bishop here guards. So you can give checkmate there. Here, this is checkmate. Here, this is looking like I win a piece here because I take this. And then look what opened up when I took that rook. My rook discovered, attack from the bishop to the rook, and now I can take that, and I'm up a piece. Let's go. Here, this we win the queen. Check and takes. This is check and mate because this covers here. Wait, no, but then the king goes here. Then we play this check, and that's mate because okay, wait. I will articulate more clearly. The king can't go there, and all other spaces are taken. The king has to go here, and now we give this check, which takes all the squares except this one, which is taken by the bishop. So this is checkmate. All right, splendid. King takes, push, 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 and we guard the queening square. All right, watch me be correct. Oh, it keeps changing before you queen. Um, check, king moves, take the pawn check, and you win the rook. Or is it checkmate? It's checkmate, I think. Okay, well, that was the answer. Um, king. I think a5 is correct, but I'm not sure because if I push, then takes, and then knight takes, and this is a draw because the knight sacrifices itself for the pawn, or the king beats me to the pawn, and it's a draw because knight cannot checkmate the king without any other material. The knight and king versus king is a draw, so I think a5 will be correct here. Because if the knight takes the other pawn, I take with the king, and then I can win the pawn on a7 with the king, and then I can promote, and the king's not in time. All right, what just happened? A knight was captured. This is check. King has no squares except this one. You go there, and then you take here with check, and you win the rook, or there's some checkmate. Take here with check. King moves back here, and then you take here with the queen or the rook. I don't know. Oh, that's all. Okay, here looks like we can take our own rook with the king. That was my first thought. Naturally. Here, we just trade rooks, and we are forced to win. I mean, they are forced to lose. No one's forced to win. Uh, check, pawn blocks, and then you take the pawn, and you're attacking the rook, I guess. Sure. Um, here we have check, check, that, check, rook blocks, and What? Or did I just get the order wrong? Oh wait, yeah. So there's a different check. So this check, the king has no moves because the thing cuts off. So you have to block with the rook and then takes his mate. Nearly got us. Didn't see the bishop could block too. Didn't see that. Nearly got us. Nearly got us. Ooh, that was scary. Here, I take with the knight. The queen moves. I take the bishop, and there's a discovered check up. Discovered attack on the rook. Knight takes is correct. We win a lot of material here. Let's see. Oh wait, white just played. We're black. We're going that way. That way. Okay. We let them take us and then fork them. No, that doesn't seem right. We give them checkmate, maybe. That doesn't seem like checkmate. Oh, is this checkmate? Yeah, that's such a weird checkmate. No, it's not. The bishop takes. I thought I told you that. Um, I was just kidding, guys. I totally saw that. Um, let's see. Rook takes rook. Rook takes rook. And the brilliant move, knight. Oh, it's knight to g8 checkmate. Wow, what a checkmate this is. I didn't see the other knight move. Here, queens. King here seems like the obvious move, but I might be wrong. Yeah. Then you take this. That's all. Um, what is this? Is this checkmate? What if this move happens? It is king go there, but no, the king do not go there. But then the king takes here, and then rook here is mate. No, then the king takes the knight. 1 second. I've got to think a little bit. Um, g6 check, king takes pawn, knight here, and that's checkmate. Actually. Okay. If I played this move, then is the king in time? Bam, 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 bam. Even if the king did that. Okay. Well, I just play. Okay. Counting. That's endgames for you. Okay, this is not back rank make. Don't go sacking your queen here thinking it's back rank mate. It's not. But there's something else. I think that move is queen to f6. This is a concept known as double attack. We play this move, and that hits the undefended bishop. It also happens to hit the undefended rook on a1, and that happens to be winning. Because if the bishop here, we take with the rook or the queen, and we just win the piece. Okay, or we take the bishop right there, rather. Um, two defenders, two attackers. And here we can play this move, and there is no way to defend this knight again. Question mark. Uh, yeah, you just take the queen, and then don't get checkmated. How would you get checkmated here? There is no checkmate. You just have to play king to h1 or king to g2. Generally, people prefer not to hang forks, so I just play king to h1. Okay. Rook takes e3. Exclaim. Not really. Just recapturing the pawn. Let's see. Bishop takes here. Pawn takes. Queen takes h3. Possible. Bishop takes. Queen takes. Also possible. Defending everything. That's kind of annoying, actually. What if I play rook e3 and then this happens? That would be bad because I'd get checkmated, except not really because the rook comes back and the knight guards the rook. So is that the answer? Oh, why did I think that was the answer? I was winning a pawn, man. I was winning a pawn. Why did I think that was the answer? That was not the answer. Most certainly not the answer. Check. Bishop blocks. Check. King here. Check. King here. Mate. Or check. King here immediately. Check. King here and mate. Oh wait, no, but that's not mate. Bishop blocks. Oh, but then the pawn's there, so I just take. Alright? Ah. Excellent. We got one right after we got one wrong. That means we're good. Here we can take this. I think we can also take... No, we can't take anything else. I thought we could take this, but that would be sacrificing our king, and that's generally not good because the objective of the game of chess is to gain control of the opponent's king, capture it, or kill it, or whatever you guys call it. Takes, and this is winning for... Is it winning or is it a draw? Since the king is cut off, I think it's, but this king is also cut off. I'm not sure actually. I'm not actually sure whether it's a. I think it might be a draw. But is that the question here? I'm not sure if that's what the puzzle is asking. What I'm thinking is takes. White is up a pawn, and the king can't enter. Oops! I keep drawing bad arrows. The king again. Seriously? Again? King can't enter here because the rook is cutting off the king from this whole thingy. It's called a file in chess, but I prefer to call it a thingy at times. Taking here seems good, but let's look at checks first. Check. Check. King to g5 and you defend the pawn. That doesn't seem good. I just want to take this. Okay, so if we look at the pattern here, we got one wrong, one right, one wrong. That means the next one's going to be right, so we can do whatever we want. It'll be right anyway. This seems like takes, or maybe takes. Oops, takes. Oh, but then we hang. Oh, we don't hang our knight. Never mind, we don't hang our knight. Also, that was not the. This was not the knight I was talking about. I was talking about my knight. Oh, I got it. Finally, I get something correct. Uh, it's geometry of the board. Amazing. Let's see. Takes. That's not a capture. That's not even a capture. What am I saying? Here. Oh, this is. Oh, no. This is a really famous puzzle. Check! Exclam. Queen h1 check. And it's checkmate to follow because the pawn on. Oh, there's a pawn here too. But the pawn will support the queen checkmate here because the king has nowhere to go because that rook would be there. If you look at that puzzle, that rook is over there. I can't show it to you with the mouse because then the puzzle goes away, but the rook is there on f8. I think it's f8, yeah. And that would be checkmate. All right, this one, check. Then what? Check, and let's trade queens. Sorry about that. I just had to sneeze. Um, what if check? Okay, I trade the queens, and I am down a piece. That does not seem good. What if I do something else? Take the knight. What other forcing moves do I have? Take this, the knight takes. Um, any other checks? This check, king takes. This check, king takes. They don't look like they're good. What about this one? Defending our pawn. Or this one, preparing rook g1. Oh, that's illegal, but this one maybe, because that would be sacrificing our king. As I mentioned before, sacrificing your king is not good in chess. Um, did I seriously cover all of our checks? Check, 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 check. Those all look bad. Capture, capture. That's all. Only 2 captures. They both look bad. Attacks. I don't see any other attacks really. Oh, this one attacks this pawn, but it's not really an attack. Attacking actual valuable pieces. Nothing. I don't see it. I guess. Oh wait, I just realized that this also sacrifices the queen. It's not a queen trait. It sacrifices the queen. Okay, this is wonderful. I learned that I should not sacrifice my queen, as you all have learned quite recently as well, because you all are learning with me. No, I'm kidding. Y'all are way better than me. But let's just play. I mean, I have literally no clue. I didn't think that would be right. Weekly best, 30 puzzles. All right, it's my all-time number 4. Okay, that's pretty good. Not actually, because I do have another account on which I had better scores, but not much better than this. Let's check out this last puzzle because I was really stumped on this one. Check, and we just play rook to d1 and win the queen with checkmate. Well, if the queen didn't sack itself, then it's checkmate. Really? You expect me to find this? Rook d1. And the queen can't move because if the queen does move from this rank, then it's checkmate. I think that's a little improbable to say the least. What about knight f7? Pawn takes, queen takes. You win the pawn. You get yourself out of the mating net. You don't lose your queen. So much better than taking the pawn on b4 and then losing your queen. That is such a bad puzzle. I dislike it immensely. It's probably just because I got it wrong. But anyway, that's it for this video, guys. That's it for puzzle solving on 3/22/2021. I hope you guys all enjoyed watching me fail at some puzzles and succeed at some others. Keep up your puzzle solving and your tactics training, and I will see you in the next video.